Hi everyone and welcome back to XCOM 2 co-op campaign. So, we got a council mission to do for an engineer and 109 intel. We don't really need even more engineers, but the intel would certainly be nice. So hopefully we'll be able to get the intel. Here's our squad. We got a rogue, sharpshooter, grenadier, gunner, shinobi, and specialist. I don't think we have any extra gear to give them. But we will finish some ammunition in a few days. Alright, let's go. We got plasma grenades now, so that's nice. It will certainly help. But we also got the first level of Notoriety, which means enemies will get increased detection radius. That might be interesting. We'll see how that goes. That's basically the same as the Vigilance Dark event.
The spokesman gave us the location of a VIP stranded somewhere near our AO. He'd like us to secure the area, rendezvous with the target, and provide an escort out of there. I don't think the Resistance would ask if it wasn't important.
So here's the VIP.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP
And here's the
proceed to
evac.
evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows
Alright,
we're
let's
here,
go then.
so your position isn't concealed
Let's have a
from
look
the
around
extraction.
first. We aren't too far away. I assume we have battle scanners. Let's have a look. Someone should have them. Yes, Conrad, as usual. So let's scout ahead with Conrad a little bit.
Heading there now.
See what's going on.
Got a group of
Yep, there's a
hostiles
group
over
already.
here.
Zombie Revenant and Sectoid Puppeteer, alright? Now, no one else is concealed, except Soren. We could just shoot the Sectoid right away, which isn't a terrible idea. 68% chance to hit it. I think we should do it. We can't really move towards it because then we will trigger the group. Not much of a group. Okay, let's take a shot with Soren. That way we can keep Conrad concealed. Let's go for it. Don't miss, thanks. Nice, 10 critical. We should be able to kill it. And the zombie, but the zombie is the easy part, I suppose. Only need to do 2 more damage. Let's have a look then. Who's going to do it? I would like to keep moving, so Tobias will have to use the pistol. 22%, can he kill the sectoid? Yes, he can, nice. And that's a promotion for him, awesome. And now the zombie, that will be the easy part. Oh, no line of sight from here, right, let's pay attention to line of sight. That's the VIP. Eva can take a shot. Our chance to hit is actually kind of low on that Revenant. Interesting. Well, it looks like we only got 2 more shots, really. 63%. It has 10% defense. There, that's a little bit better. It's dead now.
Got him.
Alright. So let's just stay where we are. Maybe move the VIP a little bit. And we can still throw the battle scanner, so how about we do that? In this general direction. There's probably going to be a group on the roof. Yep, there's a group over there. And another Revenant. Okay. Wait, I saw yet another Revenant over there. Is this going to be a mission with Sectoid Puppeteers and Revenants? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. We got 16 turns, so that should be plenty of time. Come on. Anything happening? This is taking a while. One thing that's a little bit odd is the fact we got a puppet from a Revenant. That's a little bit strange. But okay. Let's go and kill it, shall we? We still got 3 more battle scanners. we can just throw yet another one on this turn. We should be able to melee. Let's see, Soren can do that. Might as well to not waste ammunition. RIP. You could say it was already dead. Now it's even more dead. Alright, let's throw another battle scanner. We still got 3 more. Let's see what's going on up here. This should show us a little bit more, hopefully. Okay, there's a puppet on the left. And not much else. What's going on up here? More puppets. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be a mission with sectoid puppeteers and zombie revenants. Kind of like a zombie apocalypse mission or something. Interesting.
Rolling out.
Alright, that shouldn't be too bad.
Das kann ich machen.
Overwatch.
Feuerschutz.
We got 15 more turns, there's no reason to rush. Alien turns are taking a while here. And here comes a group. I think they will see us. Not that we really care. They aren't exactly dangerous. And we got a few reaction shots. That was not a very good one.
Nicht gut.
Anyone else? No, apparently not. Okay, let's keep moving. Yep, let's keep moving. We aren't even very far away from the extraction zone at this point. Nice shot. One more damage. Conrad is still concealed. Let's keep it that way, shall we? Don't want to lose concealment just yet. Tobias can get a kill using a pistol. So that's what we'll do. And we got one more revenant on the roof. Let's see, Soren can handle it. But we'll keep the axe. No need to waste the axe for this. Down it goes, easy enough.
Habt ihr das gesehen?
It looks like this will be a fairly easy mission. But I guess we'll find out.
Wird erledigt.
I don't want to jinx it. One more person, that's Conrad. How much health does Conrad have? 15 health, okay. That's pretty good. Now he is still concealed. Let's keep it that way. And we got 2 more battle scanners. We know there are some puppets on the roof. You know, this is going to be like the easiest escort mission of all times at this rate. Certainly looks that way so far. Not that I really mind. Yeah, here comes a group. Just a puppeteer and puppets. Looks like that's all this mission has. There was a zombie apocalypse mission in XCOM 1 The Long War. If you played it. So I guess that's sort of a reference to that. I assume this is part of A Better Advent 2. Same as Chris's previous mission. If you didn't watch the Retaliation mission Chris did, you should definitely go and do that. This is a few episodes ahead. So I don't remember the exact episode number, but it was a recent episode.
Eyes on a hostile.
Okay, here comes yet another group. Armored zombie. Okay. We didn't trigger that yet because Conrad is concealed. Let's see, let's handle the puppeteer first. We can move in without triggering anything, I assume. Let's see, we could just melee the puppeteer, I think. I'm not sure if this will trigger a group. We might trigger it by running across the room. But it's basically a granted kill. Can anyone else get a kill on that puppeteer? Not really. This is the best way to kill it from the looks of it. Let's just use melee then. If we trigger another group, we'll just handle it, it's fine. RIP. Good job.
Schon beeindruckt?
And yeah, we did trigger the other group. That's fine. Oh, and there's yet another one on the left side, okay. These sectoid puppeteers don't look that dangerous. I assume they will mind control if we give them a chance to. Let's move the VIP out of the way. Just hunker down or something. Alright people, so Tobias, move up. Can we take any more shots? We can always take a shot with Conrad. At the puppeteer. I can't reach it with a grenade. And we can't really move anymore. Might be best to just shoot the puppet, I guess. Okay, let's kill the puppet. There's no need to stay concealed anymore. We know exactly what to expect. And Tobias, we can take a shot at that zombie on the left. It might be close enough to attack us, I'm not actually 100% sure. Can we take a shot at it? I don't think so, no, we can overwatch. But that's about it. What's the hack? 83% reflexes. What's that exactly? Is that an extra action for free? No, I don't think that's what it is. Oh yeah, dodge increased by 33. I don't really care about that. And I don't want to risk a failure, even if it's fairly unlikely. So where do we go? Let's just set up with Overwatch or something. And hopefully we'll hit the puppet before it gets a chance to attack someone. Alright, hunker down. Actually, hold on, Eva can take a shot. Yes. Let's go and do that then. We still got both frost bombs, but I'm not going to use those just yet. It's down.
Das war echt Reservemunition.
Let's see what the puppeteer is going to do. Here comes the other group. I assume it will mind control someone, but I'm not actually sure. Oh, that was a promotion. Nice. Another puppet. Oh, this one will attack Soren, I think. Or not. Oh, he has Blade Storm. Right, he does, except it missed. So that's not super helpful. 1 damage because we dodged. Dodge is pretty damn good. Puppeteering. What exactly does that mean? Summoning more zombies? Yeah, summoning more zombies, basically. Okay, that's not too bad. Armored zombie. It's a little bit clumsy. Nice shot. How's that armor working out for you? Actually, it would have been dead if it wasn't for the armor. 1 more shot. It's dead because we got stuck. RIP.
Enemy destroyed.
And that was a promotion. Nice. We'll get some really nice promotions from this mission. So let's see, we still got 12 more turns. There's no huge rush. We could kill the puppeteer with melee, I think. Let's check. Yes, we can. Let's just do that then. Yeah, let's just do that. Kill it with melee. Oh yeah, it was on Overwatch. They don't do a lot of damage with their actual weapons. There, 1 dead sectoid puppeteer. Oh, there is a zombie on the left side. And yet another puppeteer. Soren has more than enough health to handle it. So, let's have a look. I would prefer to just kill them all, to get the experience. So, let's see. We can move in and then take a shot. Let's try that. We could also throw a grenade at the puppeteer, might not be a bad idea, and then someone else can take a shot. And it will take some falling damage. Yeah, except now we can't actually see it. That wasn't exactly my intention, but okay. Reloads. Maybe we should get the VIP out of here. We are almost close enough, but not quite. And not quite is not good enough in this case. Wait, we can actually see the puppeteer. Except we might not be able to kill it. Can we take a shot and then still kill the other puppet? Yeah, our chance to hit is a little bit low on that one. Nice shot. Not quite enough for a kill, however. We do have a grenade. Maybe we should just use it. Yeah, let's just use the grenade. It will take extra falling damage. And I don't think it will be close enough to anyone to actually attack. We can overwatch with Thomas. And let's move the VIP up. To get him out on the next turn. That's basically the plan here. Alright, looks good. And we can still take a shot at the puppeteer. Nice, it's down.
Habt ihr das gesehen? Hab keine Munition.
And that's our turn done. Here comes the next group. Soren will take some damage from that other zombie, but he'll be fine. This one is not close enough to attack anyone. And Thomas will get a shot. Nope.
Nicht mal knapp.
Yeah, he's going upstairs. Which is to be expected. I think Soren will take damage from 2 zombies, and we missed with Bladestorm again. Yeah, it's not a very reliable ability. Yeah, 5 damage. And the other one will also attack him. Bladestorm again, and we missed again. What the heck? Maybe you should try a little bit harder than this. We might want to help him out. Just a little bit. Can he even get out? Through the window, I assume. Yeah, he can. Yeah, let's maybe get out. Move him to safety. We can almost evac with him on this turn. There's no need to do that just yet. But let's move towards evac with everyone. We do have 11 more turns, but you know, I'd like to finish this in some reasonable time frame. We'll kill the puppet down there because we got advanced stock. Like so.
Good riddance.
And let's just move towards the extraction zone with everyone. Yeah, sounds good. Let's just dash with Soren. Conrad, get up.
Let's do this.
And Thomas needs to dash.
Klingt machbar.
Just so that we can get out on the next turn. We'll probably need one additional turn actually, but that's okay. Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Es kann losgehen.
This is one of the easiest escort missions I've done so far. Mostly because these zombies are not exactly dangerous.
See that?
Maybe if there were twice as many as now. But their mobility is just too low and their health is low.
Überprüfe Visier.
Any more shots? No? Apparently not. Overwatch on the puppeteer. I don't think the puppeteer will get line of sight to any of our soldiers. Seems unlikely. Alright, can we get out on this turn? No, we'll need one more turn. That's okay.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
No problem. Let's just move towards the extraction zone. I thought that missed for a moment there.
Toss me some ammo.
Okay, we are almost done basically. One more turn. Let's get the VIP out. There's no need for him to stay here.
Schon unterwegs.
Wenn es sein muss.
Yep, get out.
VIP in Sicherheit und bereit zur
And
Evakuierung.
Overwatch in case we get a chance to shoot something.
Got it covered.
Überwachung läuft.
Waffe geladen.
More kills are always welcome for experience. No more enemies in our line of sight. Oh, the roof just collapsed. Or did it? No, not really. Okay, let's get out. Maybe we'll get a chance to shoot the sectoid from up here, but that seems unlikely. No. We will not get a chance to shoot it.
Natürlich.
Time to get out then.
Copy. Moving on
That's
target.
109 intel. And an engineer that we don't really need,
Home. Let's go.
but the intel is certainly nice.
Kein Problem, Boss.
Come on people, let's get out.
Bestätigt.
We are done here.
Packen wir die Sachen.
Gehen wir. Genau rechtzeitig.
Soren is slightly wounded, but nothing we can't handle.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, and hey, Tobias got a promotion. We might make a good soldier out of him yet. Hopefully he won't wipe out one of our squads at some point. Let's see, 2 promotions. Hidden ability, evasive. That's pretty nice. A little bit weird for a sharpshooter. But hey, it's a very nice ability. So, let's grab precision shot, shall we? He has pretty damn good aim. Alright. And next up, locked on, will to survive demolition. Gain +10, aim for successive shots at the same enemy unit. Let's pick that up. And here's our VIP. 109 intel. Soren will be shaken.
Impressive work.
Alright then. He can help clear the debris. And back to the bridge. We can finish the other engineer. And we can get intel. We only got 12 hours left on the landmark. So let's maybe grab that first. We also got a supply drop incoming in 2 days. Here, that's yet another engineer. That's what, 9 engineers? We don't really need that many, but hey, I'll take them. So let's start clearing more machinery in that case. It's not like they have anything better to do. Alright, and do we have one at the power relay? Because we certainly don't need that. You can help clear the machinery. Off you go. And back to the bridge. Let's start the intel, but I'll switch to the supply drop once we get that. I also think we should do the black site sometime soon. There's no huge rush, but it would be a good idea to do it by now. Because we can't progress the story without it.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you.
Here's
now,
the supply drop.
You have made considerable
And
progress
hidden events,
against
minor
the
breakthrough,
aliens over the past month,
rural
Commander.
checkpoints,
I
and
hope
a hidden
that your
event.
ongoing
We'll
efforts
probably want to
will
counter
lead
minor
to further
breakthrough.
Success.
So I'll save my intel. There's the supply drop. Maybe we should just finish the intel? Let's finish the intel.
I have made a number of
And we got alien
interesting
encryption.
discoveries, Commander.
So that unlocks the shadow chamber. Now, how about we rush a strong box or 2?
New objective
Let's do that. Our next objective is to build the shadow chamber. Shotgun, sword, and medium armor. Let's grab the armor. We don't have a lot of armors. What did we get? Decreases enemy detection radius by 30%. That's amazing. Decreases damage taken by alien plasma weapons by 20%. Grants immunity to fire. That's a really nice armor piece. Okay then. And what's next? Elerium, I think, or psionics. One or the other. For the Elerium, to research Elerium. Maybe we should get psionics first and then build the Psi Lab. 17 days. Training a good psionic soldier takes a while. On the other hand, we will need Elerium. Alright, let's research Elerium because that opens up a lot more research.
I'll have a report assembled
Unstaffed engineer, what? No, we don't have any unstaffed engineers. So actually, hold on. We will finish clearing alien machinery in 2 days. We could get started on the shadow chamber sometime soon. Is there anything else we need to build? No, just the shadow chamber next. Let's go grab the supply drop then, to get supplies for the shadow chamber. Off we go. We'll probably get a mission before that's done. That wouldn't surprise me. We should also make contact with the next region at some point. With New Indonesia. And then New Australia later. But that can wait. There's no huge rush. There's the supply drop. And let's check the HQ. We got 469 supplies.
Welcome, Commander.
We could get a shinobi. A captain shinobi. 240 supplies. That's a lot of supplies. I'm not entirely convinced it's a good idea. However, we should definitely get started on the shadow chamber. So let's maybe do that. Need 1 engineer for that. That's going to be... Wait, that's the power relay. We got an empty spot right here. Is there only 1 exposed power coil? Seems that way. Okay. Let's get started on the shadow chamber then. That leaves us with 269. It's enough supplies to hire that shinobi. If we want her. I'm not quite sure about that. I think we should save the supplies, because we'll still need them for other things. How's our roster looking like right now? Seems more than fine. 56 days of notoriety on Soren. Okay, that's a little bit much. 45 on Conrad. We need to bring some other soldiers to a few missions. Also, we still got rookies. 1 day to finish specialist training.
Welcome, Commander.
Okay, let's grab the shinobi. I just don't like spending that many supplies. How many shinobis do we actually have right now?
I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering
2 or
team,
3.
But as it stands, we have people
Only
still
2.
waiting for a
Yeah, and
seat.
Soren
We
has
can
like
have them working on
45 days of notoriety.
station or staffing a facility.
Alright, we'll recruit
Welcome, Commander.
Bolanle, that was the name. Here, welcome aboard. You better get a good hidden ability. Let's have a look, captain rank. Let's find out. No hidden ability, unfortunately. Alright. So, Blade Master. Then Hunter's Instincts. And then Evasive, because Evasive is so good. And then Conceal or Hard Target. That's actually a very tough choice. Chris went for Bladestorm. And Bladestorm can be nice, but I'm leaning towards either Conceal or Hard Target. It is a tough choice. Conceal can be really nice for missions where you normally don't start with concealment. And it's nice in general, obviously. It's slightly less valuable since I didn't go for Shadow Strike. And since Hunter's Instincts, as well as melee, requires taking some risks sometimes, I think it will be best if we go for Hard Target. So let's go for Hard Target. That will work really nicely combined with Evasive. That will increase probability by a lot. So there we go, Hard Target. Now, we still got that armor. Conrad is already using armor. Not sure who I'm going to give it to just yet. We could give it to our newest recruit. That is not a bad idea. We'll see. I'll decide before we start the next mission, whatever the next mission is going to be. Back to the intel now.
Plotting new course.
We got 139 supplies left. We could probably get more supplies by selling stuff at the black market. We can always check the black market once we run into a supply problem. Experimental ammo, we got... Why did that not work properly? What? That doesn't make any sense. Why did we not get any ammunition? That has to be one of the mods messing with it. Yeah, that makes no sense. That project basically did nothing right now. No idea why. Very strange. Never had that happen before. Okay, let's get battlefield medicine, because we kind of need that by now, and then blue screen protocol. Or maybe other way around. Blue screen protocol first. Yeah, let's actually go for blue screen protocol first. And the training is completed. We got a new specialist. Now, we got one more rookie. What were the stats? 26 aim, only 11 mobility. Which classes do we need the most? A third gunner wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, that's going to be a gunner then. It's a pretty important class. So, gunner. Off you go. There's the intel. Still no mission. What can we do next? I guess we should just make contact with the next region. Yeah, I suppose. The next facility is in New Australia, so let's just move in that general direction. I do think we should do the black site soon. Okay, let's make contact with New Indonesia, and then with New Australia. We still got one facility lead, but we can save it for something that we won't be able to reach as easily. We are also going to need one more resistance contact after this, but we can always assign an engineer to resistance comms, we can expand resistance comms for supplies. It shouldn't be a problem. And we got a mission. Let's have a look. A scientist and counter rural checkpoints. We can get a rogue in captain rank and counter a hidden event. Or we can get intel and counter minor breakthrough. I think we should counter minor breakthrough. Not to mention, you can't go wrong with more intel. We can always spend intel at the black market. As much as I like the idea of getting a new rogue, we don't know what this hidden event is. And I prefer to counter breakthroughs. Plus, intel is also useful. Operation Frost King. Recover item from Advent Train. Okay, that means we need a specialist for this one. Let's check how Notoriety looks like. So, clear the squad. First of all, let's grab the specialist. We could bring Daniel. Yeah, let's grab Daniel for this one. So Conrad has 38 days, he needs to take a rest. Let's bring our newest shinobi. Benjamin 6 days, he can also join. Jose has no notoriety at all. Do we have a second rogue? We don't, do we? Yeah, we do. Not a very experienced one, but hey, he needs to get experience somewhere, right? Sure, let's bring Chris. And that leaves us with one more slot. Which class do we want? We got a grenadier, specialist, maybe a gunner. 12 days on Alex. Yeah, sounds good. So that's our squad. Let's make utility items available. Oh, come on, that crap again. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, that did not fix itself. Really annoying when that happens. I don't even know what causes it. It started after the most recent patch. That was like a month or 2 months ago at this point. There, that's better. Okay, so who's going to use what? Can we build any useful items at this point? Well, another medkit. A mimic beacon. Yeah, right, we should really get at least one mimic beacon at this point. It's not exactly cheap, but yeah, we'll grab a mimic beacon. We have a crap ton of faceless corpses, thanks to a mission Chris did. Now, who's going to use what? Let's see. First of all, the frost bomb should go to Benjamin in the grenade slot, like so. And we need to decide who's going to use the armor. It decreases enemy detection radius by 30%. It would be best on our new rogue. Question is, are we actually going to use him regularly? But it's also useful for a shinobi. So perhaps we should give it to a shinobi. Grants immunity to fire and decreases damage taken by alien plasma weapons by 20%. If we combine it with an SMG, that would be a pretty nice combo. And I usually tend to give an SMG to shinobis to maximize their movement. You know, to maximize the use of their melee abilities and also use hunter's instincts. More mobility means it's easier to flank enemies. Alright, let's give her the armor, that's fine. And preferably an SMG. Who the heck was using the Godfather? I totally don't remember. But we need an SMG here. So, starter mag. What was that unassigned shotgun? Laser sight. Alright, here you go. And what else? Who is going to use the mimic beacon? Good question, Benjamin could use it. It doesn't make a huge difference. Let's give it to Jose, because then we can take a shot and use the mimic beacon in one turn. Nanoscale vest. We can give one to Benjamin, like so. And Danielle. Danielle needs her usual combo, so Skulljack and Medkit. Alright. What else? Do we have any weapon mods? Do we have any mods for melee weapons? Oh, we do. Advanced serrated edge, 20% more critical chance and 1 more critical hit damage. Increase armor piercing by 1. Increase armor piercing would be more reliable. So let's grab that actually. Okay, sounds good. And we should really upgrade our melee weapons at some point in the near future. If we even can do that. Can we actually do that? I don't think we can. No, we don't have the tech just yet. Alright. I guess it will have to wait in that case. Any more items? We still got the nanoscale vest. And who is going to use the battle scanner? No Conrad here, so I guess we can give it to Chris. Like so, and also SMG for Chris, since he's a rogue and all that. Okay, and finally Alex. Not much I can give you, sorry. Well, looks like that's it. That's going to be our squad for the next mission. I'm going to pass the save to Chris. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time.